Hey guys, what's going on? This is Tailiah Breon here. I am a photographer, director, writer, and mother agent. Hence, this is why you see one of my discoveries in the back making a cameo for this here video. So I want to do a quick video giving a major acknowledgement to a very driven, creative masterpiece who goes by the name of Boop. Amazing actress, and she has recently been a part of my debut feature film project entitled Feminine. So this is going to be specifically acknowledging her like beastiness, if that's even a word, to describe what she brought to the table for this film, because it has been significant. So starting off, I definitely want to acknowledge her professionalism and her execution from beginning to end of this project. I can recall calling her on the phone. I found out about her through YouTube, looking at her reel, and it pretty much showed me everything I needed to know. So just to solidify the role, I wanted to make a phone call, hear her voice, meet her in person. And I was actually making a trip to New York for my models, and we were able to go out to one of her favorite restaurants, and that's when we first got to know each other and talk. And from then on, I knew, okay, this is the person that needs to play this role. Now, to go more in depth, her role is actually played the character Simone Clark, who plays a very insecure teenager, very promiscuous, still figuring herself out, still learning herself. And so Boop did such a great job of embodying that character and really bringing that character to light. And what I like about her as a director is you don't have to hold her hand. And she's so in tune on executing exactly what the writer and director is looking for. You don't have to take that extra step to pull it out of somebody. Those are some of the things that I've been able to observe working with other actors, and I can say that that's not an issue I have at all with Boop. She got right on set. She learned the script. She became the character. She filled in those blanks that maybe weren't there already written. She made that character exactly who she wanted to be. And when we were on set, down from directing to working with other actors, she delivered, she meshed well, she brought the chemistry, she did everything she needed to do to execute to perfection. As a director, there literally is nothing I can say that was a downfall when it came to working with her. She did her job. Every single time, whether she was tired, hungry, I can't tell you that I knew it. She brought it. I remember one time we had a scene we had to shoot at Waffle House. It was late night, we were driving in the car, and I just heard sniffling in the back seat. I never said nothing, like she doesn't even notice. But I just looked in the rearview mirror and I was like, she not there crying? And I'm driving and I was gonna turn around and be like, yo, you good? And I was like, no, wait. We're getting ready to pull up to do a very emotional scene. I get it now. And in that moment, I just gathered so much more respect for her, because it's like, wow, this is a person who's executing the qualities of someone who's been doing this for a very long time. They are taking their character serious. When they come into town, when she was flown out, when she had to be at place A or place B or C, she stepped on set as Simone and not as Boop. And that is what any director would ask for. And furthermore, as a writer, it just feels good to know that you're never making a compromise. It's like when you wrote the story, you wrote it specifically for this person because their execution was just so raw and on point. And then again, that goes to the professionalism and her endurance. And when you work in production sets, you just never know. Things are always changing. So to know that you have someone that's going to be a team player and be there and execute no matter what, that just always brings a lot of relief to you. Even as a producer and a director, you know this person can step on set, get dealt a shorter hand and make magic out of it. And this is definitely what she's done. As far as her value to the set, I mean, like I said, she's delivered every time. There is not one disappointment I've had out of her. Like, this is somebody who I know she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. Like, she's on the right path. She's in her field of expertise, and it can only continue to grow from here. A lot of times when you think about fields and different career paths that people take, it's a lot of process that goes into it. We don't equate people being professional until they've been to this place or they've accomplished this. But the way that she moves and executes even now, is as a person that's very seasoned. And honestly, when I first met her, I thought that she was a lot more seasoned and experienced than she talked about herself to be. So that speaks volumes to me. So definitely be out on the lookout for her as a director or writer. There are plenty more words to share with you, and I'm sure sooner than later you will hear them. But just know I appreciate you very much for your role, for your contribution to this one film. I personally don't believe this will be the last project where we will work together, but just know this is the beginning, and you have a very bright future. So do you, boo. Love you. Bye.